for lack of a better word, salvaged in this first season of a mixed league in HRL where people haven't played together. So just loading right into things, and Loud Whine touching that point first. And as I get my feet kind of set, yeah, Loud Whine making a statement, but Warriors responding well. And now getting their first touches on this point while there's a sniper at back green and takes out John. 2-2-6-6. So right there, Loud Whine quite authoritative with Warriors just being pests and slowly but surely getting time on that point.
Yeah, we're going to see him in the QT coming into effect immediately. It's going to be in the hands of Judge. He's going to be up towards the back. Is going to go down. A teammate will be there to trade things out, though. So you can see the camo in the hands of Hoodler making their way towards the point here. Is going to find that kill. Looking for a second here. The double potentially coming in. There it is. Hoodler finds both. Maintains, stays alive with the camo as well, which is super important in this case. They're doing a fantastic job so far of just staying alive right now and is doing, maintaining that life. You're going to see again, Warriors a little behind right now on this hill so far, but, so far so good. You know that the side of Loud Whine here is going to be pretty happy with this start as, they're most of the way through this hill.
Yeah, right now as I look at Loud Whine and I recognize the hoodie on the team, I'm just gonna pull up chat because I know some of our friends from the Halo Growth Guild will be in there, but I'll save that shout out for when hoodie pops off as Warriors are able to kind of almost take the lead on this next point. Hydra is able to find a slay onto the point, but somehow, some way, to a little bit of my surprise, Warriors are set up here. They're just playing simple Halo. We see C2 helping up at sandbags, looking at that big door while Judge is at green at that light side right now, just anchoring. And that's just simple setup Halo right now that we're seeing. I always say to Frenetic, who I hope is safe right now, that simple Halo and setting up effectively and quickly in Rec League, no matter what level, take you a far way. And that's what we saw for that first point for Warriors.
Yep, we are going to see. I mean, again, the action is underway. They are going to secure it there. You're going to see again Coach Cotty, 4-4 right now. C2 6-5. So the players at the top of the scoreboard right now are doing a good job. Hoodler is actually 7-2 to kick things off. So very nicely played coming out of them as well. Action going on across the board for the time being. As you can see, John back tower trying to stay alive and will succeed in doing so. So Turbo Sniper not able to finish that off. Hoodler is going to find another one on towards Coach Cotty. So in this case, Hoodler, the substitute, put it in some big work here. Both sides actually running a substitute as Coach Cotty's not on the Warriors roster either. So you can see, trying to get on towards this P2. And right now it's going to be Warriors with that lead. They're going to be pretty happy with this to start things off. Because, Hoodler trying to play the pillar, ends up going down. And the team around him is not really in a position to get on towards this hill. So it is going to be Loud Whine falling behind to start things off.
And right there, I feel like Loud Whine are just a little dependent on Hoodie's slay sorry, fumbling on my words, but they're a little dependent on the slays coming out from Hoodie. I call Hoodler Hoodie just because it keeps me saying Hood, not Hop. But right there, Warriors are able to just effectively keep Loud Whine away from the zone right there. We see Guax trying to control that top mid, maybe wasting too much time. Maybe should have been a little bit more aggressive onto that point, even if they gave up their life. But at the end of the day, we see Loud Whine getting the first touch on this point, trying their best to set up, but it just seems like Warriors are just flooding in right now. We see Coach and C2 split up. Coach went big door, C2 went sandbags. Great little play. Coach is coming in, trying to help out C2. And right now, C2 playing very well. Like I said, that captain being that IGL right now, I feel like I always see C2 playing very conservative and playing very cautious so that their teammates can set up. And right there, the shot caller right there, I could hear those call-outs on Turbo Sniper, and C2 playing their life right now beautifully, if I must say. Really giving some time on that hill to Loud Whine, but you're up 2 points and you're the last one up on your team. Almost would have been like chef's kiss on playing their life, but right there it's a little unfortunate, and what could have been an amazing 10 out of 10 play maybe leaves a little bit of a sour taste in the mouth because Loud Whine are able to storm to a massive lead onto this point.
And you're gonna see, I mean, the shots coming through, and Guka's here somehow getting into the double team, somehow comes up with a kill, and basically takes out the second as well. As Hydrozo's, trying to capitalize on this, does have that camo in place. So they are gonna get on towards this hill. They should be able to fully secure this here. No one from the side of Warriors in much of a position. Actually, I scratched that, as Hydrozo's gonna be forced off this hill. So they're gonna have to back away and try to make something of this. But, forced to move away from the hill is going to be a bit of a problem here. They're finally going to secure it, though. So there's the first for the side of Loud Whine. Because we got to turn our attention towards Mud. You can see Loud Whine, here towards Tower, trying to finish off that kill on towards John. Who do we find one gets traded out immediately. So, the teams are going back and forth right now. And right now, it's going to be this tower control that's going to be so important. And Coach Cotty is going to get a great nade there on a killing spree as well. Is now up to 12-7. But it's actually Loud Whine that gets that first touch on the hill.
There was 4 down for Loud Whine, even though they had that first touch on that point. Look for Coach to grab that sniper. I was hoping for a nice little body shot there, but that would have been ridiculous. Coach decides to play their life at top tower. Curb sliding all around. Gets the no scope at dummy ramp. Oh my god, that was a body shot, not a headshot, but that was still nutty. Gets taken out by Turbo Sniper. Maybe should have knocked on average there. Glad to see the body shot right there with the sniper. Turbo Snipe creating space for their team at that back mud, trying to play their life at top tower, getting shot in the back from probably a turbine spawn from the enemy. Right there, we see Coach just being a pest, and that's the thing that I need to say. Great job to Warriors right there. They're just being annoying. I would hate to play against them right now. It would be infuriating, and it's working. Loud Whine have the man advantage right now. Warriors are just in places of the map creating issues. John gets one slay, doesn't even get taken out, and what I thought was going to be an advantageous hold for Loud Whine is now a great pushing opportunity for Warriors, as it's 3-3, now 3-2 in favor of Warriors. 3 down for Loud Whine, 3-3, 3-3, but the point is Warriors get a foothold on that point. Camo up in 10 seconds, and Hoodie should be looking for this camo. Maybe it's a bit of a dilemma, right? Go for the camo or give up the point. What do you choose? Hoodie versus C2. HRL cast, and Hoodie wins that. But the point goes in favor of Warriors, so C2 isn't going to be too salty about that.
I mean, they're more than happy with that. We're headed towards the middle one, the most annoying hill on the map right now. It's going to be 3-1, so Warriors only needs one more to take this on. As Turbo Sniper is going to be the first in, is going to be brought pretty weak, though, and is going to have to drop down below. As Warriors is going to push in on towards this. Is going to be one player weak inside of the little cubby, but they're playing this very nicely as John's going to pop out. C2 with those callouts is just making the calls across the map, and right now it's Warriors in fantastic fashion. Going to bring 2 down on the other side, as you can see them pushing forward right now. Trying to do a great job as John's going to pick another one onto Gukaz here. And yeah, Warriors just overall just, dominating across the map. The callouts and everything, they look, well seasoned, basically. A team that's been, working together for a bit. And this, I mean, they're just doing a great job as they charge forward so far. And, you got to be happy with this if you're anyone on the side of Loud Whine here, or sorry, Warriors here.
Yeah, right now, mad respect to C2 and Cody for carrying their team, if you will, but I'm looking at the John scoreboard right now, and 16 assists. Oh, I was about to not give them any respect, and with the 12 assists from Judge right there, that is amazing work right there, and I know we're seeing some final contention for that point, but as C2 slides in there and finishes map for map.
But we are in. It is going to be Recharge Slayer. The camo fight is immediately. It's going to be Coach Cotty versus Turbo Sniper. Turbo Sniper can be brought really low. That sticky grenade is going to do fantastic damage, but not able to finish off Cotty. Cotty's going to get away, and that is going to be camo going over to the side of Warriors to open things up. And that, yeah, if you're the side of Loud Whine here, that is not what you want to see to open things up.
Right now, the score is 3-3, so both teams are kind of... Oh, I was about to be like, wow, we're excited, but after just dropping 3 kills in such quick fashion with that shock rifle and camo being a big part of that, yeah, like you said, they definitely aren't that excited. that score being tied for a second, I thought people were gonna be okay. Let's play smart. They got camo and shock. Let's play a little cringe, but no. Warriors are setting the pace right there as we see Hydra get the slay onto the enemy. Bring the score within 2 kills, and 1 kill difference is now what's keeping these two teams apart. Hydra trying to work their way at bottom elevator, pushing that whirlpool, but 2 members of Loud Whine dropped as I'm saying that off screen in top control. John 226. Just like saying those numbers with the John name. I don't know why it's like the first and last name. Just trying to damage, making the enemy team maybe pushing the situation a little too much, but is able to find a double kill for it. And whoa, I do believe that was a triple kill, but I'm not sure. I'm lagging a little bit, Shio, so please help me out and just kind of share what you're seeing.
Yep. I mean, there's definitely just action going on. It's going to be a killing spree now for John. So your favorite player, John226, definitely popping off right now on the map. A lot of action going down. You know, the players are doing their best, you know, impression of just your favorite HCS player, trying to do a good job there and try to represent them well here. But we are still continuing on at 17-16. The score is just so tight right now. It is so close. These players are continuing on forward and just making sure that, you know, everyone's in a good position to see too. You know, the favorite player in the last round, it's Coach Kai. It's basically taken over instead. 2 go down on either side though, so Loud Whine is going to maintain their 1-point lead here. And, you know, it's just continuing on right now as we keep going. And, you know, these players just putting in the work right now. Across the map, 19-19 is going to be your scoreline here. The camo, you know, kind of an object here, trying to find that player. Where did Coach Cotty just go? Disappeared on the map. Turbo Sniper's trying to find him. It is not able to finish it off because 3 players show up to support the team. And again, yeah, the Warriors teamwork honestly has been fantastic. And Judge with that shock, actually, great shot there. Just domed a player.
Yeah, dynamic duo, C2 and John right now. C2 with the breadstick and John with the 7 assists. That's the perfect combo right there as they extend their lead by 3 kills right now. And yeah, I'd give props to the captain right now for kind of stepping up and organizing the rest of your 4 stack, saying, hey, being that vocal presence and getting everybody on the same page before you even load into the lobby, that definitely can make a difference, specifically in that one. All due respect to the names on Warriors, as we see Coach with a nice double kill. I was really expecting Loud Whine to come out and put up a massive fight, but right now this series just quickly turning in favor of Warriors and definitely writing a different script to what we saw last series.
Yep, you can see, I mean, C2 is going to drop down and another 2 go down from Loud Whine. So now all of a sudden it's an 8-kill lead here for the side of Warriors. Make it 9 as they've just extended things out here. And, you know, Warriors, you know, I guess they kind of got back into things, and Loud Whine, you know, coming apart at the seams a little bit here. The players are falling. Camos in the hands of Warriors as C2 picks that one up. And, you know, Loud Whine has just not been able to keep up the pace essentially right now. It's been a little rough. They're trying to get things going, and it's just not working out so far. And unfortunately, that is costing them at multiple angles here. As you can see, C2 is going to push on forward, but can't find anyone to shoot at here. Will end up going down. That's the camo shut down, and Sniper's going to get caught out. So Coach Cotty's still going to work. Is 14-7, a 2 KDA being posted so far here. You can see Hydras are going to be up top, and you know the players just backing away for the time being. And it's going to be a 7-kill lead though for Warriors still, as they're putting up numbers. And unfortunately for the side of Loud Whine, they are falling behind. They're beginning to run out of time. You got to keep in mind, and not able. Gukas can't finish that kill. That player getting away. That really shouldn't have gone away. So we're going to see where we go next. As Hydro pops up, dealing with the shock rifle player, is going to be ducking and diving, gets the team support there, and is able to help get that kill. That's going to find another one as well. So Warriors, the kills coming through. Hydro looking to try and make a triple and is, you know, basically carrying everything for the team at the moment. But C2 will shut them down, and that is going to be, you know, a weak player. Somehow is able to find that kill as well, despite being one shot. And, you know, the lead is shortening. We're down in towards 6. Make it 5 right now. So the points are coming through for the side of Loud Whine. They're clawing their way back into this. And Hydro lead in the lobby right now is a big reason as to why that's the case. But we're going to see where they choose to go next. Or if they regroup, they're down by 6 kills. But Warriors has made it to the 40-point mark and make it 41. And this is where, you know, if you're Loud Whine, you can't be trading 1 for 1 anymore. You got to, you know, slow things down a little bit and try to get, you know, into some good positions here. The camo is going to come up. Warriors is going for that once again. I think, yeah, John wanted to grapple that and ended up missing. Still gets the camo anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, like Loud Whine, you got to be very careful now as we head forward.
Yeah, right now it just feels like I have had I've had experience specifically on these mixed leagues, and when you don't really know who you're playing with 30 minutes in to the match, or 30 minutes before the match, it kind of messes with your psyche a little bit. And Loud Whine are great players, have great teams. Looking at the names on this lobby, there's nothing really separating, as we see just Fireworks at top gold, still kind of a trade central as that lead stays at around 6 kills. And what someone crashed out, so there wasn't a lot of team play. There was just a lot of just forcing everything. But as we load in here, 46-40 for this game 2 Slayer, just wrapping this map up. As I don't want to say it's chalked, but right now it does seem like the script is written, unless Loud Whine are able to just out of flames create a massive comeback right now. But all Warriors need to do is find just 4 trades, while Loud Whine needs to stay alive right now. And HRL with a double kill, almost a triple kill, about to give me hope. With 44-48 is the score. 45-48 now. Slowly ticking and finishing this map off. We just saw a great Slayer. This has actually been a weird Slayer, but a great Slayer. Like you said earlier, we saw both teams kind of ebb and flow against each other, and eventually Warriors just ended up on top for this map.
Yeah, but it's going to be 49 there, and I mean, it's 46-49. These last kills coming through were going the way of Loud Whine, but it does
I
look
could have
like
finished off the one shot, but right now I hope HRL really doesn't just focus on themselves, but also focuses on trying to get their teammate going. Right now we see Turbo Sniper looking at C2, trying to work that red gun. I imagine C2 was trying to grab that red gun right off rip, but one member of Warriors go down.
Oh, someone picked up that shotgun here. The GAs are not in effect here, it looks like. Someone does have that in hand. Not really sure where it is on the map here to start things off, but Loud Whine grabbed that objective early, and they're picking up that early ball time here. So you can see the coordination. I mean, this is, you know, it's a small map, the tight coordination from the team, and a 360 medal for Turbo Sniper comes in. The red gun is in the hands of C2 here, but the ball is not. So you're going to see as, okay, I want that shotgun. Definitely knows what he wants. Turbo Sniper will have that ball in hand, though, so these early seconds all go in the way of Loud Whine, and this is the start that you want to see out of them.
Yeah, Loud Whine are starting to gain momentum, and like I said last series, Oddball Streets is a map where you can take the souls of your enemy. If you're in a HRL series and you win your Oddball Streets, that is a very good indicator of the series, in my opinion. But right now we see 3 members of Loud Whine go down as they were trying to move the ball from backseat to PD. Doesn't really work out. Quox is Abso. C2 trying to get the slay, but ends up having to stay alive. Turbo Snipe forces a nice curve slide off C2. C2 working that planter's angle, trying to stay alive. Maybe working a little too hard right there. Could have backed off a little bit and still played their life. But right now we see Warriors with that ball time counting up for them.
We do see, I mean, right now it is going to be the shots coming in, and 3 dead for Warriors, actually, as all 3 players drop. The ball, though, has not been obtained just yet. C2 is going to be forced away. That camo coming up in 1 second, also a critical point, but C2 is going to go down to 1 shot, forced away. Might not be able to get in a position for this camo, and actually a teammate instead is going to be there and is going to eat that nade. Coach Cotty will slam that one home. Loud Whine finally going to grab that ball, though, as Turbo Sniper gets hands on it. But right now, 1 player down. It's going to be Hiller, who falls. Big kill from Gukas, staying alive, trying to retreat as well. Somehow gets a double. I don't know how. It was completely 1 shot. Now it's Coach Cotty at the front door. Ends up falling, and just shots everywhere right now. Going down 2 dead for the side of Loud Whine. The ball is out in the open and not going to be able to get picked up. They're finally going to grab that, try to get away. But Warriors on the regroup is on their way forward. They're trying to get in there. And it's just, absolute chaos on the map right now, it feels like.
It feels like right now, the story of this series has switched, right? As 3 down for Warriors right there. Loud Whine are playing as a team. They're playing the map and they're playing the game mode as it should be played, frankly. They grab the ball, hold it in one place, lay out the enemy, then try to rotate it if they need to. But right now, it feels like Warriors are just pushing into situations alone and not winning or not using their IQs that I know they have, that we saw for the first 2 maps. Right now, the score is 51-18, and that is quite the statement from Loud Whine, who I feel like have really found their momentum now against these players on Warriors, but Warriors are given some free ball time from Loud Whine, not really playing that ball that effectively, and this is going to be a sticky situation for Loud Whine. And Warriors should be able to grab some great ball time from this if they execute the game mode properly. C2 overextending a little too much. Gets the slay. It's fine. Chat, it is okay. And moves and has the teammate move to back tower right there. Hodler grabs a Hoodler. Excuse me. That's why I call him the Hoodie. Hoodie grabs the red gun right there. But the game is tied. We are back, chat. We are definitely in a competitive series, and it just feels like both teams making some mistakes to give the other team a competitive opportunity.
Yep, I mean, you can see, it's just action across the board here right now. And John is going to be in a 1v1 here, trying to finish that kill on Hydra Zone. Succeeds in doing so. Brought so incredibly low, and is going to have to hide and regen here. But Warriors does have that ball in hand. They are going to take the lead. It's counting up to 70 points and continuing on. You got to see the players from Loud Whine get into a good position here. The Repulse survives the nade, doesn't reflect the bullets, unfortunately. And this is going to have to force these players in towards the backside. Judge is going to end up going down. The ball tossed out into the middle. Great play, honestly. Coming out of the side of Warriors, a good communication to relay that to a teammate and be like, hey, I'm still okay. I'm alive, and I can pick this ball up if you toss it. So they get it out of danger, out into the open right now is that ball. Warriors is trying to get back onto it here. But yeah, 79-51. I don't think the time is going to become a factor here. But Warriors is only going to be, 20-some seconds away. So we're going to see how this is going to work.
Starting to hear my stomach rumble a little bit, so I can feel my stomach rooting for Warriors, but my heart is also pulling for Loud Whine to bring this back and to final hold, lasting about 30 seconds or so. But Warriors with 3 members down, depending on John to stay up with 4 members down right now. Loud Whine saying no to my hungry stomach. They can find themselves with another 30 seconds if they hold this properly, but with Hydra so letting go of that ball, might be a little tricky. I feel like the entire team of Loud Whine are committed to one certain hold, and it's going to cost them right there as Hydra so goes down. But 3 members of Warriors go down. Enemy has the ball. Wow, what I thought was going to be a sticky situation for Loud Whine ends up a sticky situation for Warriors.
Yep, you can see, Gukaz is going to have that ball in hand as well. So only 20 seconds behind. Time is ticking here as they're trying to secure the time they can. And Hoodor is going to go 1 for 1 basically there. Is going to get traded out, but finds the kill there. Gukaz is going to get chased down here. Trying to stay alive, doing a great job of just finessing with these shields down. Is able to come back up online here with teammate support. Looking for these kills. Is going to find Coach Cotty. Down goes the players. Time is still ticking in the favor of Loud Whine here. So Warriors trying to frantically chase down this ball. They're going to find at least one. Ball in hand. Hoodor is going to go down. They're going to pick this one up. Only 10 more seconds needed for the side of Warriors here as they're trying to hang on to this ball. I don't know if Loud Whine is going to make it across the map in time. They're trying to get there, and I don't know if they can make it here. You're going to see shots continuing to come through all over the place right now is this ball. And it is finally going to be, shoved in. Gukaz won't fall. The melee is going to be there, and time will take over. Round 1 is going to go to Warriors here. Loud Whine, strong performance. Not able to get it over the line, though.
Round 2. Ball
Man, oh
just,
man.
Wow. A little bit unfortunate for Loud Whine, who I think beat themselves in that situation, right? You have teammates who are getting the slays, getting the time, but it just feels like Warriors were just a little bit more on the same page during that oddball. Just made those less mistakes in giving the enemy free holds, and with the double kill from Coach on stream with Red Gun right there, the triple! Nice, Coach. I can see why you have your fans in chat right there. 20 seconds for Warriors right now, and with the killing spree, I feel like Loud Whine are starting to maybe have their momentum die down as a blank melee happens in the Red Gun exchange's hands right now. This is the opportunity for Loud Whine to find their foothold and to push and to get some time on the OBJ if they find their slays.
Yeah, I mean, the nades are going to come flying through. That's going to do a lot of damage to Hydras over there, but he's going to come out on the other side okay. It looks like here as the shots continuing to ring out across the board for the time being. It's just everywhere, every which way basically you go. There are shots coming through. And you can see down goes another Turbo Sniper and Judge are both going to hit the deck. And, 13 seconds is, not too much time. It's, a little bit. You get some work in there, but it's not going to be enough for the time being. The players are going to have to retreat. And, the action still continues. Big red gun shot, though. Nice shot from Coach Cotty. Continuing the performance so far. Is going to get a double, gets traded out in the process. But again, Warriors already halfway there very early on in this map, in this round. They're already halfway there, 50 points on the board and counting. Loud Whine, as he said, kind of faltering a little bit now.
It's definitely quite a story that we're unfolding. Maybe this hasn't been the most competitive lobby per se, but the story and the just whichever team is just the story of this match has been one to watch right now. I felt like Loud Whine we're gonna be able to take the soul of Warriors on this map, but Warriors said no. Off the back of Coach and Judge with the 140 seconds and counting on that ball time knows their role right there. When you have three members slaying out as much as C2, Coach, and John R. Judge can just grab that ball all day long.
Yeah, but you're going to see, I mean, it's just 77 points and counting. Loud Whine is finally going to get a hold of this ball as Hydra's going to have to pick it up. You can see Gukaz and Hoodle are also, they're beginning to frag out as well, just lagging a little bit behind the side of Warriors. But right now, they got to survive these pushes that are incoming and on its way here. And Hutchins is going to get stuck with a spike grenade, I think that was. And Judge is going to grab that one, continuing to rack up a ridiculous amount of time on the clock here. Will get caught though as Gukaz comes in, smokes him, picks up that ball as well. So we are going to have players in the way. Coach Kai's going to come out and come swinging with that ball. Goes down. Big play from the ball carrier. As it's still going to be in the hands of Gukaz here. They're trying to get a comeback here. You're still down 50 points. It's a lot of points that you got to make up. These guys are sure as hell trying to make it happen.
Let me at least say the name correctly one time, not Quox. Gukaz. Let me get that correct. Gets the slay onto Coach, but 3 down for Warriors. Right there. 4 up for Loud Whine, and this is starting to be a little sweaty. I don't know about if we're going to see the full comeback right now, but this could be the first couple instances of what could be a major reverse sweep if the Lord wills it to reality. But 60 seconds has just ticked with Hoodie on that ball. Camel up in 5. Look for these exchanges about to unfold on the map, with that being the first one. Hoodie goes down. 2 members of Warriors are already down. 3v2 in favor of Loud Whine right now, and 15 seconds left for Warriors on that ball to get a victory and a 3-0 sweep over Loud Whine. That, with all due respect to Loud Whine, is quite the statement from Warriors. I knew I didn't really have any prediction, but the one prediction I wanted to have was that Warriors were a little bit of the favorite here, but no. C2 and Coach and John and Judge are all shutting me up right now, but Loud Whine making them work for it. As you see Turbo Snipe run that ball, but double slay from C2. That should be GG's unless you see a miracle push from Loud Whine. They have the time to do it, but it's going to be so hard with 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a 3-0 sweep in favor for Warriors in the first.